Hey you all, Sade here, and I'm back again with another book recommendation. The book that I'm about to show you, I saved to review because it is June and it is Pride Month, and it's also summer, which is a time that I have to work on my passions. One of my passions when I was younger was to be a clothing designer. Me and my best friend actually walked around with a notebook that we designed our clothing line called Shayla. It was a combination of my name, Sade, and her name, Michaela. As we got older, that passion faded away and we traded them in for new passions. But in this next book, Clothes to Make You Smile by Eric Darnell Pritchard and illustrated by Shannon Wright, we learn about Patrick Kelly and his passion for design. In this biography, we learn about Patrick Kelly, who was one of the most influential fashion designers of his time. He grew up in Mississippi and he didn't see many boys who loved to sew like him. But his grandmother encouraged him and she poured into him the skills that she knew from sewing with women in her neighborhood. Patrick took what his grandmother taught him and he carried it with him to the big cities. There he was told that his clothing were too tacky and that people would not want to wear his designs. But he didn't give up. He kept pursuing his dream and he found places with people like him who were a little bit different and they loved his clothing. Patrick went on to become one of the most influential fashion designers of the 20th century. He had bold designs. Many of them were covered in patterns that were unlike things that people had ever seen before, such as big buttons like the ones that his grandmother used to sew on his clothing. I like this book for Pride Month. It teaches us to be bold, to pour into our passions, and to never give up on our dreams. Check out Clothes That Make You Smile. Patrick Kelly designs his dreams.